Devontae Wyatt getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
We spent so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on 3rd down, and give yourself a chance.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
On the 25-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, stop him. Now, they're going to try to keep it going. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On 2nd down, Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. It'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another 1st down.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
7-yard gain. That's good for the Packers. 1st down.
2nd down at the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
We'll go play action with Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And I think when you look back on the 1st half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression. Move on to the next play and just throw that ball away.
On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Back deep to receive the explosive Cavante Turpin. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. There's CeeDee Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout.
brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there, just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Play action now. Prescott. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
3rd and short. Prescott. He'll try to run for it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Great job here by the quarterback on 3rd and short, knowing that if nothing's there downfield, he can pick this up with his legs. And not only is he able to pick up the 1st down, he gets a whole lot more than that.
There he goes again.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 6. The play action. It's Prescott. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Motion man is the tight end going right. He'll try to run for it with Williams. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Oh, a loose football. And it will be recovered by the offense, but ultimately doesn't matter because this is going to be a turnover on downs.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
putting one of their tight ends in motion left. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Love. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got a man. It's God. And he will get into the end zone. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now it's McManus for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. There's C.D. Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Pistol now for Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's going to run it.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the Packers have recovered the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Packers offense ready to take over once more. And a few kneel down should come close to closing this one out, depending on whether or not the defense wants to use those 2 timeouts they have left. But it really would just prolong what seems to be inevitable. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. They'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Luck. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruise to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.